Hello everybody, and welcome to America. This is of course Farming Simulator 17 once again, and this time you may notice by this store that we are in the lovely location of Lone Oak. Not 100% sure what area of America this is meant to represent, but it is awesome. This map, if you have a look at the map, doesn't look particularly big, but I can assure you these fields are ridiculously large. I mean, over the top large. It takes a very long time to get through them. So what we're going to do today is, you may notice that we've just arrived basically. We have absolutely zero equipment, but we do have quite a healthy £3 million in the bank, which is certainly not something to be unhappy about. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to buy ourselves a truck. Now, we're in America, so that kind of rules out all the man trucks and things. I'm not entirely sure what truck to go for. I'm thinking maybe we go for the Peterbilt. I don't dislike it at all, so I think that's the one we'll go for. So we'll get that one. No, we'll just go for the standard engine. Main colour, oh, I have no idea. Let's take it in this like purpley colour. And of course we need black rims for it. So we're going to buy that straight off the bat. And we also need a trailer for it. We're going to get this one, and we're going to put the main colour to that same colour, and we'll just have it standard. There we go. Very very dark trailer, almost completely black. Nice burgundy truck though. It should match up quite nicely. So now we just have the joy of trying to hitch up to this trailer with absolutely no room whatsoever. But the truck does look quite aggressive with these white tyres on. The one thing I don't know is, obviously we're going to be buying animals, but the one thing I don't know is where they are. Where is the animal purchases? It's very close to us, in fact. That's extremely handy. We're going out this way. Now I need to remember I am in America this time, and I've only just gotten used to driving on the left hand side of the road again, so I'm heading the wrong way. Good start. Let's see if we can reverse out of here without completely destroying our trailer. Or more importantly, without destroying the truck. It's up this way. This is the way we're going. Looks like it's over here somewhere. Maybe right here. Inside, I would presume. Bollard in the way there. Mirror in the way that time. Hopefully I can pull straight through here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is it. Cows, that's what we want. Want a full load of cows. Yeah, it's going to cost us 28,000. But there they are, in the back of the trailer, looking very nice indeed. So I'm just going to pull it in front of this guy, because, oh, frankly, I want to. I think this is the edge of the map, actually. It looks like it. Not entirely sure if this is a road or not, but I'm going this way. It probably isn't. but that's fine. It definitely isn't by the looks of it. This is not exactly what I want to do with the cows, but well, that's what happens when you take a wrong turn. Right, this is a path, or a track. It's a bit bumpy. I'm sure the cows will be fine with that. No problem at all. They'll be more than happy with that, in fact. So, where would I go from here? Let's just have a look at the map, try and limit the amount of wrong turns I take. So if I turn left and then right, it should be easy enough to not get completely lost. So down this way we go. Very animated cows we have in the back there. Helpful if I manage to keep it on the road. But we'll head back down to the farmyard. Well, not back down to the farmyard because it's the first time going there. We'll head down to the farmyard and drop these cows off. And I have quite a few of these runs to do. I actually want to spend, well, I want a good couple of 100 cows. Now, is it this one? It is this road coming up that we're going down. This road on the left here, I think. Pretty sure it's this way. Yeah, it looks like this way. We have just a few lights on the dash there and kind of a not very round steering wheel, but I'm sure there's nothing wrong. You're meant to have that many lights on the dash. Luckily this truck is reasonably quick, so it shouldn't take us too long to get to our property. It's been a little while since I've done an American map, and this one seems fairly popular. I've seen a couple of videos on it, and I quite like it. I've played it a very small amount. I've played it just a little bit, and I quite like it. It's so big, it's ridiculous, and that's what I like about it. It's fun. It's different. Recently I've been playing quite a lot of smaller maps, so it's nice to sort of have a bigger map to play. So, let's see here. We need to go in here. This is the cow field. Now, I have no idea where I dropped the cows off. Probably here, I'd expect. Let's see if we can reverse in that gate without completely destroying this field. Is it here? It is. Let's unload all of them. There we go, 28 cows. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do quite a few runs and get the cows down here, and I will join you again when I have around 100 to 150 cows, I think. I think that'd be a good start, but I'll see you there. That is us now got 150 cows. I can in fact show you. Let's see, animals, 150 cows. Now they're clean, but they have nothing, so we don't have any grass or straw or water or anything to give them at the moment. First things first, we need to go and park this this trailer somewhere. I think I'm just going to put this trailer here for now. And we actually need to take the truck back up to the shop because we've got equipment to buy as well. That's another thing we definitely need. There's lots of equipment, and I do need a truck trailer. So, well, we need the truck to move the trailer. So I head all the way back up to the shop. For some reason, only one side of my tyres are dirty. Not sure why that is. Let's see if I can dirty up the other side. There we go. That matches a little bit better. And now it's going the other way. That's fine. But we spent £500,000, which I should actually change to dollars. Let's do that just now. Actually, let's change it to dollars, seeing as we are in America. Let's have it as dollars. There we go. We spent $500,000. Now, admittedly, I didn't move all of those cows with the truck. I did get a good chunk of them delivered to us, just simply for the amount of times I would have to run back and forth. And it's not like the farm shop is, well, it's not like the shop is just round the corner. That was a slightly dangerous overtake there. Sensitivity on my steering wheel is a bit off just now. I've not long put it back on the computer, so still needs a bit of tweaking by the looks of it. But the shop is just here. So, first things first, we do know we are going to need a tipper for the lorry, and I'm kind of tempted to get this big one. I mean, it can hold 70,000 litres, which is kind of impressive, to be honest. It's yeah, I will get that one. We'll get the main colour in black. We'll go for the white tyres. Rim colour black, design. We'll get the oversized load, why not? And I don't like it in yellow, personally, so let's go for a dark red. Maybe not that dark. So we know we've got that. We also need, well, tractors would be probably a good place to start. If I just cycle through all these, I would quite like a big bud. I think I'll go for the big one, actually. Go for standard. And we're going to need a harvester. I don't have any humongous harvesters, so I guess I will go for... I quite like this one with the tracks. Decisions. In fact, I'll probably go for a John Deere one. We'll go for the big John Deere. We'll have the crawler track on it, why not? And its corresponding header, which is this one. I think it's that one. Yeah, it's the biggest John Deere one I've got, so I'll buy that. And we are going to need a header trailer for that. We've got this one here. I'll assume it's that one. It might not be, actually. Maybe that. Let's check, actually. What header did I get? 635R, and this fits the 635R, so that is the right one. Okay, so that's all we need for that. Now I'd quite like a auger wagon as well. Don't think I'd necessarily need that one. Go for this one. It's not over the top. Now, let's just get a couple of the trailers out of the way. There's the big bud. That is one pretty solid flagpole there. I somehow managed to get myself stuck in this corner now. Don't know how I've managed that, but there you go. I just moved the big bud out of the way as well. The size of this thing. I do like this tractor. Never had an excuse to use it in a Let's Play though. Not even sure it can connect to this trailer. It can, apparently. Or it could. There we go. We'll turn that one off. Look at this thing. Very nice indeed. Quite loud though. That is a header and a half. Stopped by the flags again. I'll try and put this where it's supposed to be on this trailer. I always struggle at doing this. Is that? It's not even straight. That looks like it might be right. Well, we'll find out if it falls off. Get this set on follow me, and now we can finally move the truck. Now the truck is going to be at the back. It needs to be a little bit further back than that. That's an extremely loud combine. Well, let's head back down to the farm with everything in tow. For some reason, combine is not following. Why is that? That's always a good start. Let's try that again. The size of that tractor down there. You know what I'm actually going to do? Let's try that. See if that follows. Seems to be. Just needs a bit of an offset for some reason. But 19 mile an hour. It's as fast as we can go. Let's have a look at the cab for this. Oh, look at that. Mahogany veneer. Lovely stuff. Need to make sure that we're not going to hit oncoming traffic with anything. Combine is a bit on the large side. That poor car that's stuck behind us. Stuck behind us and being rammed by a combine. Quite a queue of traffic, but that's always good. This is a setup and a half though. It should definitely get us a good start going. And we still have 1.3 million. So we'll wait for that traffic to move past us, otherwise it's just going to be chaos. Now let's see if the combine makes that turn. So far so good. And the trucks are following fine as well. This thing completely fills the road, which is pretty awesome. But we'll get back down to the farm, we'll get things started. This is just what we need for harvesting. We have all the animal equipment we still need to buy, and I'd also like sheep at some point as well. As well as having enough money left over to purchase fields. Well, that is a beast of a combine. Now there's other tractors to purchase as well. This is just going to be our ridiculously big tractor, mainly used for seeding, I'd expect. With a couple of other tractors on the farm as well, probably a John Deere somewhere in the midst. We have a decent start on things anyway. And there is a very big piece of equipment that I would like to purchase. But I'm not going to give away what that is just yet. But for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to park everything over here. Wonder if I'd be able to get past that. Just sort of line everything up over here. Something like this. Now, back to tractors. Because I'd like a nice big John Deere. I quite like that one. I like that one too. So I think I'll go for this one. I want a front hydraulic, big engine, and just, yeah. Go for the green star and the warning, whatever that says. Green star obviously being the GPS on the top. That's one tractor. For the animals, they are going to need the water trailer for, you know, that's a good start to have. As for the rest of the stuff, I'm going to leave it for it now. Actually, I'm going to buy I'm going to buy another tractor. I think I'm going to go for this big Fendt. I have standard wheels on it. And some warning signs, why not? Now, on the back of that, or one of the two tractors, I need to take down a gigantic seeder. Now this is 25 and that's 18. I think I definitely have that. That's kind of a must. That's a direct seed, that one's not, so we'll go for the big one. Now, there is that, but I've got the long one. I prefer the long one. So let's have a look at our new machinery. There's the John Deere, looking very nice indeed. This is the one with more horsepower, so maybe not enough horsepower right enough, but all I want to do is sort of put this over here somewhere. It looks like it's going to need a front way on it. Almost definitely going to need a front way, I'd say. Let's just get one of them first before we get too carried away. Need a fairly big one. If I can now find it. There it is. It's a bit low to the ground, that front weight, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Now we need to connect the two of these together, which is going to be just loads of fun. I hate reversing these type of trailers that have the twin steer. I will get everything hooked up and you can join me when I'm finished, because I expect this will take me a little while. So, got everything hooked up, had all sorts of fun trying to do that, realised I was doing it the wrong way around, which doesn't help. Let me just I need to stop that. That's just a bit. That's just kind of taking the mick a little bit there. I mean, there's tailgate and then there's that. As long as it follows a bit. But this John Deere is not anywhere near powerful enough to use this in a field. It can barely tow it along the road. Even with that huge front weight I have on the front, I'm still floating about the place. And I'm going to take this really wide. Not for the follow me, but for the simple fact that it's huge. I don't even know if we can make it along this road without catching a tree or something. So far so good. Once we get out of these trees we should be fine. There we go. Should be fine now. So obviously this won't be used for a little while yet. We still have fields to harvest, and we only have just over £250,000 left. Well, dollars should I say. So that's it's been quite an expensive start. £3 million might seem like a ridiculous amount to start with, but it's needed. Because of the size of this map, we do need the bigger equipment. Believe it or not, even with this equipment, it's still not going to be a very quick process. Which is kind of amusing in its own way. So, we've made it back to the farm. Somehow. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to overtake this with the fen. In fact, the fen can just kind of stay here. And this ridiculously long mess of equipment can just sit right here for now. There we go. I'm just going to move the John Deere over to here, out of the way. A comparably small tractor compared to everything else. Now, with the fen, we do need to give the cows water. That's an important thing to do. I haven't got a clue where I get water from, so we'll just take a little look around the farm, see if we can find somewhere. Not seeing anything particularly noticeable. Could be anywhere, to be honest. That's for the silos. This is all sorts of stuff. That looks like fuel there. Is it? It's not water anyway. Don't see anything down that way. Or along that way. Not entirely sure. But the easy option is to put our own one in. So at least then we will always know where it is. There's somewhere in here I have just a little pipe, I think. There it is. Now I can put it over here. Right there, in fact. That's a perfect spot for it. There we go. While that's filling, we will open up the cow pasture again. We'll get them water, which does help. Where would water go? I think that's water. That's water because that's grass. Not sure this gate should be open. Apparently it should be. Well, cows have access to leave whenever they like, providing that they're slim enough to fit through. I guess that is where I get water from. Now let's get back to the fen. It should be full by now, surely. It's not costing me any more money, so I'm going to assume that it is full. Yeah. May end up needing a bigger water trailer, but we'll find out. Let's have a look at... Yeah, it's going up. I'll probably take a full trailer load. Their productivity is at 0%, so I'm not going to earn anything for them whatsoever. Let's tip the rest of that water out. Oh, we'll get back out the field. And for now, I'm just going to leave that there. I've got one more trip, well, a couple more trips to the shop, but one trip in particular that I want. We can't afford it just yet, so I am going to take out a little bit of a loan in order to afford it. I think I can't take out anything else. Let's see if I can here. Yeah, I'll take out that. Right. Let's purchase the Krone Big M. Very expensive. We're down to $15,000 now, which is concerning because we have nothing to pick up grass with. I mean, I guess we could get one of these, but we would be forever carting. Maybe worth getting one just for now. Don't know why that one's more expensive. With new wheels, without. We'll go for air brakes. Why not? We're gonna go back up to the shop with the Fendt. This is a trip that you've seen 100 times, so I will see you when I get there. Here we are. Here is the lovely Krone Big M. I love this mower. It's got to be my most used piece of equipment. I always come back to this one. I currently have traffic turned off for this, just simply because I would be moving some ridiculously large pieces of equipment down this road, which isn't the easiest thing to do with traffic. But it's about time I talk about the purpose of the series, what it is you're actually watching, and why you should continue to watch this series, because it's not just a one-off. This is going to be a series. This is, of course, my, if you hadn't already noticed, my not necessarily realistic series. It won't be throwing tractors across the map or anything like that, but it's not going to be massively realistic either. This is the Just for Fun series, if you will. And I think this is the best map that I could have possibly done it on, because it's such a big, fun map. It gives us the opportunity to play with some of the bigger, more interesting equipment. This being one of them. In all my previous series that I've used this, I've only ever been able to lease it, whereas now I've been able to buy it. I mean, admittedly we do only have £3,897 left, but we have 150 cows, 3 pretty big tractors, and a humongous lawnmower. So we're definitely on the right path of making a bit of money. The cows being obviously the the biggest earners in all of that. Cows should earn a ridiculous amount of money. 150 cows will earn massive amounts overnight. But it's going to be primarily a dairy farm. We will have sheep as well, but it's going to be primarily a dairy farm with a bit of arable fields as well. I would like to buy more fields when we can afford it, and obviously we do still need quite a bit more equipment as well. So that's the main, you know, sort of purpose of this series, if you will. So with that being said, I will just park the very large Fendt up right here, and I'm going to end this episode here for today. So hopefully you have enjoyed this episode, and please come back for more. But as per usual, if you liked this video, hit that like button. If you're around here, hit subscribe, and don't forget to come back for episode 2. Thank you all very kindly for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.